Hello, and welcome to Three Kobolds Gaming, where we play Pathfinder 2nd Edition Remastered with the Barada. And tonight, we continue our Heroes of Absalom campaign. You know, I love leaving our sessions on cliffhangers.
Do you?
I do. It makes the people excited to come back. You know, to find out what happens next week on the next episode of Dragon Ball 3 Kobolds Gaming. I have unfortunately run into a very annoying cliffhanger. In that, in the end, it'll be a good thing. The Paizo website is currently down for maintenance. All I wanted to do is take a look, see if they had updated, some of the books for next year. We know what's coming out next month, the following month. We've got Draconic Codex coming out next month. Super excited.
Yeah, Dragon Ball 3 KG coming out next year. Yeah.
We get the first of the quarterly AP books in 2026. 2026 when they switch over to their new writing schedule. First one comes out in January. Very excited for the war story arc between Cheliax and Andoran. Not to be confused with Andor. That storyline is already finished and not property of Paizo. I wanted to see about updates. Website's down. The reason I say this is a good thing is because they are completely redesigning their website from the ground up, have been for a long time, and they are finally, after genuinely like 5 years, they've been talking about this since before 2nd edition came out, finally actually putting it into production. Seen a lot of rumors, a lot of hearsay. Hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday it'll be up. It's been down for like 4 days already. Very excited for that. As I think I'm allowed to say this now that they're officially changing it. The website sucked. Really sucked.
Yeah, it was not good.
Tough.
Horrible.
I never used it.
Couldn't.
What I'm most excited for is actually the forums being like just any kind of user-friendly UI whatsoever. Because in order to find anything, first of all, you can't search that forum. Like, you can, but you're not going to get anything close to what you're looking for, because the keyword, like, optimization was just terrible. So you have to go in and select, like, one of the 6 main forum topics, right? So there's, like, support, there's, like, product, they have, like, an online one, Pathfinder 2e, and Starfinder. And then they have a board game section, because they do, in fact, produce board games. They have, like, 6.
How's that board game forum going on? There's a lot of activity on that one.
So then you go, into your preferred game, right? Because, most people are talking about the games. And then you've got, like, adventure paths, and they're not, delineated very well. Because once you, choose your adventure path, you've got, like, players, general, GM. So, like, all of these different hoops that you have to jump through without any kind of search. And, heaven forbid, you find a post with a lot of good information as a GM, because they have individual GM threads for every single AP that they've ever produced, down to the book for some of those 6 book APs. Heaven forbid you find a thread with a lot of really useful information and guidance, and you forget to bookmark it, because good lord, it will be impossible to find that thread again. I'm excited. That's the end of the story.
I'm with you, buddy. I've been in this exact situation. I was trying to look at the forums for some stuff for Hell's Rebels yesterday.
Yeah. And to their credit, the individual adventure path specific, book specific threads for GMs. The community is phenomenal. The community is amazing. Tons and tons and tons of like custom maps, for stuff that already exists or for things that like didn't get a map in the books. Tons of GMing advice, ideas on how to like smooth out some of the writing transitions between books, or like how to, change around plot points. People ask a bunch of really interesting questions about like, hey, my players did XYZ, like what would you recommend? And there are a lot of really good discussions about it. Such a great resource, terrible to utilize. I'm so ready for them to have a good UI. We'll see how it goes, but I am cautiously optimistic. To that end, again, Draconic Codex comes out next month. I posted, for all of you who may or may not have seen it, in the Discord, pictures of my top 3 dragons from the, or maybe 4, from the,
So cool.
that's from the Monster Core. That's not the dragon specific book. Like, it's so good. But I did mention cliffhangers. And boy, howdy, did we leave off on a big one. Top of round 6. You are facing Avsharos, the Betrayer, father of Karnos, the Angel Binder, in a desperate battle for control of the Radiant Spark. We have a couple of things going on. Currently, there's a massive section of tangled roots spreading out from the disappearance of the Elemental Herald of Wood. We also have a freezing rainstorm centered around Avsharos. Kashak, unsurprising to anybody, is currently a dragon. Twinkletoes is pulling all kinds of confectionery out of a multi-pocketed, multi-dimensional halfling bag. Weaver does magic.
Every day.
All day, every day,
Weaver
baby.
is
great.
magic incarnate.
It is Avsharos' turn. Avsharos is going to attempt to cast a spell.
Recognize spell.
Sure. Gonna have to roll it again. They have all been divine thus far.
How about this one though? This one the arcane?
Nope.
Darn.
Good try, buddy.
Yeah. Gonna start the day off with a low roll. 39.
39. You do recognize the spell.
Oh.
It is Dispel Magic.
Oh.
Oh.
Can he be either Kashak or the field around?
Oh, maybe dispel. Can you dispel? I guess you can dispel a polymorph effect.
He's probably dispelling the freezing rain, no?
You could just like teleport out of that, no? I don't know what he's doing.
You're called in.
Yeah. Funny enough, I don't even have a spell slot with this. No, I don't need this.
Do you have that 8th rank spell, Only Magic, to counteract this? The opposite of Dispel Magic?
It doesn't matter because
He looks up at the clouds above him,
Yeah.
and in a rumbling voice, just cease. I will roll a counteract check. What is Firen's spell DC?
Why don't you tell me what you roll there, big boy?
That's not how
Yeah,
this
big
works.
boy. Yeah.
43.
If it makes you feel any better, he rolled a 54.
Well,
Yeah, that would make somebody feel better for sure.
He asked me to tell him.
I did ask.
He says, cease. And you just watch as the clouds instantaneously dissipates. The rain stops. Then he looks at Kashak. And he goes to cast another spell.
Whoa.
What a gangster.
well, I used my free action. I'll use my reaction now to recognize spell.
Okay.
Oh, well, it's higher than 39, so 42.
42. Funnily enough, this spell actually is being cast as an arcane spell.
I would a crit succeed, but anyway, go ahead.
This is a spell that you have seen before. This is a spell known as Prismatic Shield.
Oh God.
Shield-sized shards of multicolored light manifest in the air around you, each rotating quickly to intercept attacks. Melee attacks against you impact a randomly colored shard, subjecting the attacker to a random effect from prismatic spray. With a saving throw of the type indicated in the spell, the shards automatically block physical ranged attacks the size of spear or smaller, such as arrows, bolts, and javelins. You gain a +2 circumstance bonus to your AC against attacks with larger ranged weapons. Any spell that targets you requires the caster to succeed at a counteract check against your spell DC, or it fails to affect you.
That's pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
It only lasts until the start of his next turn, if it does go off.
Oh, okay. That's
Much less bad.
much less bad.
I don't think most of us are going to be attacking it.
Yeah, this is a healing round anyway, so.
I didn't. The only person I didn't know what was going to do was Jack. Or Chuck. But no, I
don't
think,
even know
yeah,
what-
Weaver's going to let it go, yeah. That's not worth a 9th spell.
Man, I wish I could play a character where I got to tell the GM, "I'll allow you to do that."
I've gotten a lot of spells off this this fight.
For the record, I could have blocked it.
Okay. All right. That is Avsharos' turn. Firin, you're up.
All right, I'll take a turn without any damage being dealt. Okay, I am going to, from the staff, cast Regenerate on myself, 7th level. I am going to, at the same time, use my Greater Healer's Gel that's in my hand whilst casting that spell. So I'll gain temporary hit points when that consumable is expended.
Nice.
I will then command Veers, my familiar, to, and they'll gain 2 actions. Veers will enact Spell Battery and 2 action heal me as well. I will then move a little bit closer.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay,
4
so-
actions. Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I'll roll healing off turn.
Very good. Next up, we have our good buddy Kashak. You're now faced with this creature surrounded in multicolored shards of light. What would you like to do?
Yeah. I'm going to take an opportunity here to leave.
Okay.
I'm going to fly 85 feet over to here.
Incredible.
The
I
other
will
side of the room. Sorry,
take a
as
reactive
as
strike.
Oh, interesting. I think you could do that with Prismatic Shard. As a free action, I'll switch my hunted targets. I have to do that with the first thing of my turn, but then I will still fly away. So please do so.
Right. I should have opened his character sheet ahead of time.
So he has this whole shield around him, but his sword can still. Yeah, he's gonna just hit me with
It
the shield.
functions similarly to the shield spell. It's just like an upgraded version of the shield spell. So they fly around him automatically and intercept things. He does not need to worry about his motion being interrupted.
I didn't understand that. Okay.
We are looking at a 58 to hit.
Can you roll a DC 5 concealment check, please?
Sure can, big guy. It's an 18.
I'm gonna roll a DC 17 check to negate the critical hit. I rolled an 18, so that critical hit is negated.
Okay. Just turns into a
Wow.
regular hit.
Normal hit.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good. It's good for you. That's gonna be
Really good.
48 points of slashing, 5 points of spirit.
Okay. So
And
then
one of
down
your
to,
armor scales turns gold now, doesn't it?
violet.
Turns violet.
I gain a resistance to physical damage equal to the number of violet scales, but I'm already getting way more from Bound Resilience. So
You see where the sword slams into Kashak's golden scaled hide, a section turns a brilliant violet on the impact.
Okay, so I switch my hunted target to the Gale, fly away. First action. Second action, I'm going to dismiss Dragon Form.
Okay. Okay.
Third action, I'm going to... Hasted action, I'm going to loose an arrow at the Gale.
Oh shit. One second. Go ahead and roll it.
Does a 45 hit the Gale?
A 45 does hit the gale.
Gale's going to take 49 points of total damage.
Big, big, big.
With my fourth action, I'm going to draw a healing potion from my shit. Sheethra is then going to take a free action to, or she's going to take her action to bite the Gale as well.
Okay.
Against the Gale, that is a 39.
39 is not
Sorry,
going to do it.
Yeah, it was even lower. Okay. That is my turn. So he darts away, transforms back, kind of crashes down, looses an arrow at the Gale still, and then has this potion now in hand.
Amazing, amazing. Getting some space, setting up some healing. Twinkle Toes, it is your turn. Knapsack on the ground in front of you.
I am going to, with one interact action, eat a tart.
What flavor is it?
Oh, does it say?
No, roll a d4 for flavor.
They're berry tarts. Okay.
Raspberry,
D4.
boysenberry, blackberry, blueberry.
D4. 4.
4?
Blueberry.
4 is... I have it written right here, Jack.
Dude,
You're gonna love this. It's Dragonberry.
I love it. My favorite.
Alright. Alright. First one. 7, 11, 16 plus 8. 24 points of healing from that first one. I'm going to then use another interact action to eat another.
Okay. D4 for flavor.
Oh, bet. 1.
1 is blueberry.
Nice. Nice. Ah, that one fell. And was caught. There we go. Okay. 10, 20, 28 points of healing. Alright. Those were my first 2 actions. With my third action, I will activate the 5th compartment of the bag, which will create a dimension door.
Yeah?
Nice.
And I will appear right here next to the Gale. There I am. With my backpack. And with my 4th action, I will strike.
Alright, roll a hit.
I don't think it's gonna do it.
What's your total?
But, it's a 38.
38, unfortunately, is not going to hit.
Yeah, that's okay. I did a lot this turn. That's my turn.
That is your turn. Actually, one moment. I'm so sorry. Okay, no, you're good. Go ahead and roll me at the end of your turn. Oh god, not that guy. You look up as you're coming out of the dimension door and see the weeping shadows, this ink-like substance just dripping down Karnos into the eyes, being pulled in those black pits that seem to suck in your attention. I need you to roll a fortitude save.
Say
And-
42 fortitude.
Fortitude. And I'm so sorry, Fear, and I actually need you to do the same thing from the end of your turn.
I forgot about this. Fortitude save?
Fortitude save.
That's a 45.
45. Figuring whatever this is, you're able to stave off the press against your physical body. But Twinkletoes, you catch a glance, a glimpse into those eyes, and you just feel your, like, strength begin to sap away from your limbs. The strength of your will just begins to flee a little. Why are you even here? What are we doing? What's the point of any of this? You begin to feel sick to your stomach as you are drained 1 and sickened 1.
That's pretty bad.
Thick, black ink tears are running down the cheeks of this fallen planetar. Weaver, you are up.
Weaver's going to use 3 actions to cast Force Barrage on this Gale over here.
Please go ahead and roll a counteract check to see if the spell goes through.
I thought it was spells that targeted the creature.
Oh, you were targeting the Gale?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just
So,
wanted your spell to not work. I wanted to say no like you do to me all
know,
the time.
I know, but I don't allow it. So only I get to do that. 12d4 plus 12 of damage coming his way as these shards of force manifest around Weaver and shoot towards him.
Okay.
12
Go ahead.
attack.
Go ahead and roll damage, and then roll 7 level 1 characters for the next campaign, because you're going to need them.
7 level 1. 42 points.
42 points of force damage. Nothing to sneeze at, my friend.
5 ones.
5 4s, a 2 and a 3. Oh my god.
I don't know how I
That's
feel
exactly
about
perfect.
that. fourth action, he will.
Incredible.
Wow,
Like-
that's crazy.
He will also free action sustain.
Keep in mind, if you are walking, that the area you just stepped into is difficult terrain.
The green.
I actually didn't step into that. 'Cause I'm walking down this way.
Okay.
Right there is good, and that's his turn.
All right. It is the Gale's turn.
The Gale.
Man, this thing's still up.
Oh yeah.
We haven't done a ton to it.
This is the one that went invisible, and then you guys focused the other one. It's gonna step. One action. So I'm going to attempt to cast a spell. It is flying.
Oh,
It's flying. Can you step while flying?
Yes.
Nice.
Recognize spell.
Recognize spell. It is a divine spell.
I think I know what it is. 43.
42. It is healed.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. What does... Last time I used murder. Nah, I don't want to sacrifice. I used massively.
I used murder the spell.
same.
What you got for me, Dan?
How would a necromancy spell to suck the life out of this healing spell sound?
What's the spell called?
Tempest of Shade. It drains and frightens foes, but I'm more concerned about the draining aspect.
Hmm. Hmm.
It in my head it makes sense. Opposite of healing would be death.
See, you gave the same argument for void literally last time, so I don't know what to believe from you. But I will allow it.
Okay, that's all I wanted to hear.
I'll happily eat up your 7th rank incarnate spell.
Yeah.
Lord knows I don't want any more incarnate spells being cast.
It's gonna be a 54.
A 54
Big roll.
does counteract the spell.
Ayo.
That is 3 actions from the Gale, and that'll bring us to the top of round 7. Oh, boy, indeed. Oh, I forgot it. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to make you take it because it's the top of a new round, but Jack, every time Kashak shoots or does something hostile, he will take damage from the sword hanging above your head.
Even to the Gale.
Anytime you take a hostile action.
Anything hostile? Okay.
The multicolored, prismatic, spinning shields around him dissipate. And you see the wounds on his body knitting themselves slowly together.
Let me turn that off.
Avsharos is going to attempt to cast the spell.
Weaver can't do anything.
None of us can do anything at this point.
What was that, Emily Grace?
That,
I don't
that
think any
sounded
of
like
us can.
Viren, your regenerate ends as he dispels magic.
Don't like that.
So rude.
I don't like that at all.
Oh my god.
He's then going to attempt to hit you with a ray of radiant light. Does a 59 crit?
You go ahead and answer that question. Yes, it does.
You're going to take 68 points of fire damage and 10 points of spirit damage.
I think I will trigger my planar sidestep for this.
Okay.
So I gain resistance 25 to all damage types.
Gotcha. So no spirit damage, and then you're down to 43.
Oh,
Fire.
shoot. I'm sorry. The trigger is only melee strikes, not ranged attacks. I can't do it. Never mind.
Really?
Which feels dumb, but never mind.
Does seem odd. Does
Very
seem odd.
highly restrictive. Yeah.
Sorry, could you... So 68 fire, how much spirit?
10 points of spirit.
Okay.
And that is the end of Absheros' turn. Viren, it is yours now.
Sorry, doing some math for mountain resilience and the temporary hit points I had to figure out what I actually ended up losing. Okay. I do not regenerate. I am going to run away. Brave Sir Robin. Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35. Get to there. I've already done battle medicine on Kashak, so it's 2 actions I just took to get there. As a free action, I will draw out a scroll from my retrieval belt, and then for my third and fourth action, 2 action heal Kashak with a 7th level heal.
All right.
For 93 points of healing. Look at those die.
Woof.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's my turn.
1, 2, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. Very good. Very good. Following that, Kashak, newly invigorated with 93 HP, fresh off the dome. It is your turn.
First action, I'm going to drink the greater healing potion that is in Kashak's hand for another 42 points of health. A very funny turn I could do. I am going to double shot the Gale.
Okay. Do you ignore concealment?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything DC 5, I ignore.
Cool.
So first attack coming in. That is a 43.
43. That is a hit.
Second attack is much higher. So first hit.
What's much higher?
That's a good question. That is 48.
48. Okay. Still a regular hit.
That's what I thought. Okay. 51 points of damage with the first hit.
Whew.
And then next one's a little smaller dice. 43 points of damage on the second bow strike.
Okay. So these 2 arrows slam into this creature, You see the wings begin to falter for a moment as this, like, black ooze begins running down the chest. Twinkletoes, you hear the rasping of the breath increase, just... But he is still alive.
You need
Hasted
a
action.
lozenge.
Hasted action, I'm going to move over to the other side of Fearin. And then with a free action, I am going to remove a scroll from my retrieval belt that goes into my hand.
Okay.
Roughly in the direction of Fearin.
It is the moment for consumables, apparently. Hopefully in the direction of Fearin.
Shithra is now in a weird spot. Can she walk over this lip here, this blue line? This edge of the thing?
There's like a railing there, but I can't imagine it's like, you know, a human-sized railing, so maybe like 3.5, 4 feet tall.
I'm looking for, shortest distance toward the
Yeah.
creature. That she's
So,
on,
like, Probably difficult terrain, and then there is like a bit of a drop, so you'll, you know,
You
kind
want
of
to call, like,
lop
this
over.
30? You want to call those two movements 30?
Yeah, I mean, if your goal is to get one square over, it's gonna be a little weird. It's a little funky because you're like straddling
No.
the layers.
She'll use her full movement to get as close to the creature as she can in this case.
If you just want to get there, you can absolutely do that in one movement action.
Yeah. She only has the one, so that's what she'll do. She'll use the full movement of it to get as close as she can. So then she'll end there, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Twinkletoes, you are up.
Alrighty. I am going to spend an action throwing up.
Hell yeah, brother. Puke and rally.
It's another 42.
Still sickened.
Bet. Okay.
It's a good thing puking doesn't have the attack trait.
Yeah. It's just that whole, like, sickened reduces my fortitude check thing. So love that. Can't drink potions or eat anything with those either, right? I can't drink potions while I'm sickened, can
That
I
is...
think that might only be nauseated. Or is that not a thing in second edition? I might be confused.
Yeah, I genuinely can't remember between that and first edition. And of course...
Willingly ingest anything. Yeah, while you're sickened.
Yeah.
Ah.
You can't. Yeah, you can't. Woof.
I? Yeah, you can't, including elixirs and potions while sickened. Love that. Sar, in that case, I will don my backpack once again. Sorry, let me just delete that. I will then third action do tumble through.
Okay.
That's a... Sorry. 41 acrobatics check.
41.
Gonna do it.
That is a regular success.
Oh, yay. Okay. They're off guard to me. I have panache. I'll go ahead and do a perfect finisher on this guy. Natural 20. Natural 20. Dude.
Oh, it'd be amazing if we could
And
kill this guy.
Go ahead and roll damage. I'm sorry. Do you ignore concealment? No.
A 5.
Is this 0 point worthy?
15% chance.
Absolutely, this is hero point.
It's
The
an
10%.
11. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I can maybe count on one hand the number of times a DC 5 flat check has ever mattered.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because when I think back to Pathfinder First Edition, we used percentile dice. It came up all the time.
Yeah, 20% concealment is so much.
Yeah.
So much.
Which statistically doesn't make sense, but hey, here we are.
No. Oh.
That is just
So
an
many dice.
ouch of 133 points of spirit damage from the brilliant rapier. So he's currently hovering, right, 5 feet off the ground. You run across, crunching on skeletons and bones. You do like a front flip aerial through his space to tumble through, hit the ground, and then stab up, thrusting with all of your might. As you catch him in the side, up under the arm, as he's turning around to face you and bring his sword to your direction. And all of you just watch as this strike kind of extends the flame. The amount of force behind it pushes the ethereal spirit blade forward, and it extends out the neck and shoulders. This like 8-foot long blade of light extending from Twinkle Toes as the creature falls off of it to the ground, dead.
Amazing.
Noise.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Huge.
Hell yeah, baby.
Is that everything from Twink McToltoes?
That was all 4 of my actions, yes.
I missed the LE on Twinkle, so I had to go back and get it again.
Think Altos.
Twink L Toes. Weaver, you are up.
Alright. I'm gonna hit F. Sharos with a line spell. We need a reflex save as Weaver uses his Staff of Arcane Might to cast Lightning Bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning Bolt. Blue electricity arcs from Weaver's staff straight towards Asperos in 120.
It's a little squirrely. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little squirrely. Mm-hmm. Here's what I will say.
Isn't Asperos like Asperos in the air above it a little bit?
He's above the ground, yes.
Is he above the globe or the globe?
He's not above the globe, but if there's anything peeking out whatsoever, I am going to give him cover for this. I'm going to give him standard cover because he's like flying and he's kind of, up and down a little bit. And he's a big guy. But he is going to get a +2 bonus from cover to his reflex save for this.
I don't like that.
If you don't like it, you are welcome to spend an action getting into a place without cover. But there is a large wall of force interceding.
If we were on the same level, which is this like bottom level, would there still be a wall of force between us? Okay, like it is like feet or something.
Go underneath.
Yeah.
I would say it would still be lesser cover. You still would not have like all of him.
I think it's
Right.
a +1 to 3.
It's just a plus. It would be a +1 instead of a +2.
Yeah. I think any other action you're going to take, Dan, is going to expose you in a way that you're not comfortable with.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Let me roll it and see if it matters.
All right. Yeah. I'll let it go.
Your own lightning bolt?
My own lightning bolt.
What's your spell DC?
So 43.
Regardless of cover, that is a failure.
Ah!
Wow. Wow. Great. That's really great.
Emily Grace, can you roll a Fortitude save for Twinkle Toes? It will only matter if you critically fail.
Alright.
Okay.
Is a 33 a critical fail?
A 33 is a critical fail. You are drained 2 and sickened 2.
Yee.
Oh god.
Great.
We don't know it.
This is from the aura of despair that he is exuding.
What's in my way?
It did not affect Kashak when Kashak moved out. It affected Firin and Twinkletoes when they moved closer. And it was at the end of their turns.
Reaver's third action is going to pull out a scroll, and then fourth action, he's gonna.
I did it again, Jack. I owe you damage.
That's go right there. Can you just keep the damage?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
fine.
can keep it. It's okay.
Don't worry about
I've
it.
been up of my own.
You did 2 strikes, Jack. I can't let you get away with it. And I did.
Two actions in which you take 2 strikes.
Yeah?
Yeah?
So if you want to get technical.
Then yes, that's exactly what you did. But where are you going with this, buddy?
They're just -2 at the same multiple attack penalty, in case I forgot what double strike did. Double shot.
I typed in double, and there's a feat just called double, comma, double.
Double double.
We're in trouble.
I was gonna say, for each temporary oil or potion you brew during your daily preparations, you brew 2 copies of it.
Heyo.
So it
It's a
is.
witch feat.
It's a witch feat. Incredible. Incredible. Double shot. This is technically one. It's not one action, but it is one ability usage for the distinction relevant to this spell. So I'll say you only get 1 instance of damage this time.
Like I said, it's 2 actions for 2 strikes.
Better
Yeah,
watch
but
yourself.
the way you said it was not convincing. For what
Like
you
I said.
wanted.
It's like I said.
Will has put a ladder into the hole, and Jack said, "No, I want to keep digging."
This ladder will help me dig better.
Oh
I
my
can use this as a shovel, right?
god.
Can you use this as a shot?
That's gonna be 40 points of force damage.
Bunk.
Oh.
As this sword just hovers above you, and the second you release the arrows from the string, slash right across you.
Maybe prepare that spell to get this
I
weapon
I don't
running
know.
away from me.
I don't know if we have a way to get rid of this.
I don't have any.
Any thoughts on getting
I
this?
could blow you up.
Yeah, that would
One
probably
way
get rid
to
of
get
it.
rid of
It
it.
has to be me. It can't be the sword. It has to be me.
The spell will blow up with you next to it.
All right.
Spell will blow up with me next to it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's detonate spell. That's what it is.
There it is.
Oh, detonate spell. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Detonate magic.
He could
That's
blow it
the only
up.
thing I can do.
It will blow you up in the
Blow
progress.
me up too.
In the process. My pen exploded.
Nice.
It detonated. Dan detonated.
Detonate pen.
Just,
Magic pen.
Dan in real life cast detonate pen on me. It won't right now. So I got that going for me. It is Avsharos' turn at the top of 8. Excuse me. Do I literally not have? Oh, we're gonna use a fountain pen now, I suppose.
Hey,
You cast
that's
fountain pen?
Awesome.
I cast conjure fountain pen.
Cast detonate pen.
That's 3 actions. That's his
You have to upcast
No.
it.
Those are Will's actions. Those are Will's actions. Avsharos does not have the minion trait, so he gets his own turn.
If Cheryl's cast summon fountain pen.
Buddy, I already had one. Why'd you waste your turn? What is he gonna do? Is probably a better. It's got to be that, right? It's got to be that.
It's gotta
I
be
like
that.
I don't like that.
I mean, from the way you said it, it does have to be that.
He's gonna fly to here.
Huge.
He will cast a spell.
No one's gonna get.
I don't know, man. Why would he fly to that spot?
Well, he can't see me.
I'll save you some time.
7.
His ball.
Okay, go ahead.
It is also an arcane spell. This is Earthquake.
Oh.
That doesn't.
He is going to shake the ground to make difficult terrain, reduce your reducing your attack rolls, AC, and skill checks in the area. He's going to open up fissures in the ground, which will potentially have you fall in, based on reflex saves. He will also collapse structures and ceilings in the area, rolling additional checks to determine whether or not stuff falls on you.
This kind of feels like a mutually assured destruction routine for prismatic pyramid, right? What's this thing called?
Earthquake.
Umbrella?
Got a wall of force around it. Thoughts, feelings, opinions, Weaver?
It's funny because I learned earthquake.
I know you did. You said it, and I was like, "Wow, just you wait." But
I have thoughts
Yeah.
and feelings about this spell.
Me
you
too.
don't have any impact on this spell, so that's okay.
Jack has thoughts and feelings for Dan.
Yeah, obviously he's going to attempt to counteract the spell. Using
Obviously.
earthquake.
Using Earthquake.
That's my guy.
17. Total is going to be 50 on the dot.
50 is a success. You do counteract Earthquake.
Do earthquakes make an
Also,
earth? Don't.
send it right back to him. I don't
That's
think it does damage.
not how this works.
He gets a -2 penalty for 1 round. I think that it is how it works.
That is not how it works at all.
Every step he takes is going to be difficult only for him.
Every step he takes, I'll be watching
He just starts shaking violently, but nothing happens.
He quakes.
When reflected, the spell affects only the original caster, even if it's an area spell, or it would normally affect more than one creature.
I think this could affect him.
It's an area spell. The earthquake is within him.
Probably the only thing that would actually matter would be the -2 circumstance penalty. But
I think his internal
Minus
body
2.
structure starts collapsing, and he has to make that basic reflex save.
I think his
and
organs
dies
start earthquaking.
instantly.
I mean, I kind of like that idea.
Roll an appendicitis check.
Fissures erupt on his body. I don't like that image, actually.
Like the earthquake spell is affecting.
Yeah, so here's the thing. The spell itself doesn't affect creatures at all. It affects the ground, which does things to the ground, which then physically manifests in the things that happen. Right?
Yeah.
The ground
Yeah,
is shaking, so you get the minuses. The ground is shaking, so it collapses and makes fissures. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't do anything to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
But I like where you're coming from. It's good to keep that in mind, because I
I'll
do...
let you figure out how the earthquake manifests that doesn't affect him because there's no ground inside of him. That's a metaphysical question for which I am not prepared. But
so to speak, the foundation of his mountain has been eroded.
has been collapsed.
It is Viren's turn.
All right. Kashak, you still look pretty messed up.
I'm feeling much better, but I could always use more.
No, Kashak, you look messed up, man.
No.
That's
Yeah,
not a
Kashak.
question. He's waving the scroll at you that he picked out of his retrieval belt.
Yeah. Viren will say, I can do you one better, and will, as a free action, recall a 7th rank healing scroll. 2-action heal on Kashak. That. With his 3rd action, he will grab the scroll from Kashak, and then with his 4th action, he will run over to Weaver. And then he will also call it, Twinkletoes, we should regroup! That's my turn. So I'll roll healing for Kashak. I have a 2nd scroll in my hand. That's my turn.
Kashak, it is yours.
Kashak is going to parting shot. 86 heard, thank you. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's huge, actually. So 5-foot step to the diagonal here, and I am firing at Absheros at his off guard AC.
Okay.
That music.
I'm gonna hero point that natural 3.
Woof.
Ooh.
I rolled that into a 17, so that is gonna be a much better 53.
53 is a hit.
Amazing. Ew, 37 points of total damage.
Okay.
I'll command Shithra. She will go 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. And then I will use my hasted action for another regular strike. That is a 49 to hit.
A 49 to hit. Is this against off guard?
No, this is against regular AC.
That is a miss.
Wow, AC 50. Ew.
That's rough.
Ew.
That's everything from Kashak.
That is everything.
Twinkletoes, it is your turn.
I...
Daniel, you better get that 60-foot radius green circle off my screen so quickly. It is solid, and I cannot see anything.
Apologies.
Don't forget you can turn the measuring tools off for broadcasting.
I did. That's why you...
Not for the GM.
Yeah, the GM...
Oh, right, I forgot GM sees all. Yeah, duh.
You can, in fact, you can turn off the interior coloration, though.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 actions to get to right here. And then I'm I'm gonna spend 2 actions attempting to throw up.
Okay.
No. Maybe.
Jack.
Maybe.
What's
I
your
mean-
total?
I mean, it's a 44.
I'm so sorry.
Natural 19. Maybe it's a natural 19. Give it to me,
I'm
please.
so sorry. I
Please.
can't. I
Please.
can't. I can't just give it to you. That is not the number that you need.
So you hate me?
Only Twinkle Toes.
Wait. Is this unholy?
Is this unholy?
Is he unholy? No.
No.
I got your fort bonus is getting murder, drain 2 and sicken 2.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I was like, how is it so low? And then I remember exactly
It's
what is
also my
happening to you.
lowest. It's also
Yeah.
my lowest. Yeah.
That is not bueno.
I cry, and that's the end of my turn. But I cried for free.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As is your God-given right.
Thank you.
Weaver, you are up.
May I please get a
No.
60-foot burst, since you hate mine so much?
I don't hate yours. It's just in the middle of somebody else's turn, my screen just turns green. It's very distracting. Where do you want it centered?
On the wall.
Uh,
Try like right here.
right there? Okay. You said 60 foot?
60 foot.
Are you
Center is
casting
right there.
Earthquake right now?
No, that would be hilarious.
That would be very funny.
That would be hilarious.
It would be doubly funny because he's flying.
Exactly, that's it. Fuck.
That's
Oh,
you can move it 1 to the left and not get him.
Yeah,
well,
you
then I get
shoot her,
Sheethra.
Oh, you're gonna get Sheethra. You're gonna get one of them regardless.
Yeah,
though. Wait, is that center?
at center.
Yeah.
No. Kashak's chilling. I'm chilling.
Oh, you're chilling.
You want that?
Make me roll reflex saves all day, I beg of you.
Okay.
Same.
Weaver is going to trust in his companion's dexterity as he casts a very powerful 10th level.
You're excused. Cataclysm.
Wow.
You call upon the unimaginable power of world-ending cataclysms, ripping a small piece of each cataclysm and combining them together into one horrifically powerful attack. The following effect comes down upon all creatures in the area. Treat the resistances of creatures in the area as if they were 10 lower for the purpose of determining the cataclysm's damage.
Wow.
It's just one basic reflex save for all of the damage types. This is gonna
Flesh
be-
dissolving acid rain deals 3d10 acid damage. A roaring earthquake shakes and bludgeons creatures on the ground, which is not. A blast of freezing wind deals 3d10 cold damage. Incredible lightning lashes the area, dealing 3d10 electricity damage. Beating winds churn across the sky, dealing 3d10 damage to flying creatures in the area. An instant tsunami sweeps over the creatures in the area, dealing 3d10 bludgeoning damage, double for creatures swimming in the area. A massive wildfire burns in a sudden inferno, dealing 3d10 fire damage.
You know
What?
what's the funniest part of this, though? I know for a fact that you did not prepare this spell for any of that shit, other than the fact that it has 19 different tags, like all of the elemental
Yes.
traits.
Yes.
That's the only
This is
reason
my-
you prepared
this
this
is like
spell.
my fail safe for any like high level like counteract that I needed.
It's like every elemental trait available. That's amazing. That's so
Acid,
funny.
air, cold, earth, electricity, fire, water.
That's awesome. I love that.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Uh,
Wow.
So this is going to be 18 d10 points of damage based on your reflex save.
Okay. A very important reflex save.
You want to know my reflex save?
No,
What's your reflex save?
I'm getting mixed messaging.
I don't want to hear anything from you, Jack.
Alright.
I'm currently being hit by wind, water, fire, cold. Everything else.
Acid.
Acid, thank you. It's missing the fifth. Rolled a 47.
That's a normal success
Okay.
with a shock roll.
Natural one.
You've
No,
already
actually,
used your
I
hero
was about to say-
point.
No, I'm kidding. I rolled a 55.
Oh god. God.
Could you imagine if Cataclysm just insta kills
karma.
Kashak?
I'm chilling. Natural one. No. I rolled 55. For like future reference, just for like Dan, the worst that I can do is take half damage from your basic reflex spells. Even if
Okay.
I rolled the natural one, because if I critically fail, it becomes a failure, and when I fail, I have the damage.
All right. Good to
The
know.
worst that can happen to me is half damage.
But half of 18 d10 can still be pretty nasty. I don't know, but
It's good they rolled a 55 then.
yeah, very true.
Okay. So let me look at this.
It'd
3.
be half of 114,
6,
so
5,
77 points of damage.
Nope.
No, you're right. Sorry, I can't do math. 57 points of damage. I can't do math at all. And then remember that you get 10 points lower for any resistance.
Eyes glowing with elemental fury. Weaver stares across the distance. Pulling from the depths of the plains themselves, an echo of elemental catastrophe from each. He plucks strands of energy. Plane of fire, plane of water, plane of wood, plane of earth, plane of air, and collides them in space, puncturing the material realm to enact pseudo-divine vengeance upon the face of this realm. As acid rains, as wind buffets, as fire blazes, as water crashes against the corporeal form of Avsharos, the ink running down his face is for a brief moment washed clean. And for the first time since you stepped into this room, the barest hint of a smile creeps at the corners of his mouth. As he shatters into millions of incandescent shards of light. That is where we will take a quick break. We'll be back at 8:30 Eastern Time. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome back, everybody.
Eee.
As the torrent of elements dissipates in this blinding, incandescent spark, you begin to hear a high-pitched whine growing louder and louder and louder. The concentric rings fall from the artifact in the center. An almost deafening crunch as they hit the floating octahedron. Before that too peels away, light begins pouring from the cracks between the plates as they are blown outwards, slamming into the inside wall of force, clattering in a heap to the bottom of the sphere. And then the sphere itself begins to crack, shimmers of energy racing along the inside edge before it, too, suddenly, in a blink, disappears. And the heavy metal caging falls into the pit at the center of the room, revealing to you the true radiant spark. You all are suddenly awash in a brilliant and dazzling display of light emanating from the artifact. But there's something wrong about this light. As it washes over you, you begin to feel sick. This thing, this artifact, has been used for so long, for such immense evil, that its mere presence wreaks havoc on your body at a physical level. While you are awash, exposed to the light of this artifact, brilliant and radiating in every color, you are sickened one.
Except for me, who's sickened too.
Except for you, who's sickened two already. It descends to eye level and then floats in the air right up to you, Kashak, hovering there just a few feet in front of you. What do you do? You just
Comes closer.
slices through the air impossibly fast and just stopping on a dime to gently float and spin, almost this blinding brilliance to it. It's in itself an oxymoron, this beautiful, powerful artifact. You almost find yourself getting lost in its gaze, but it sickens you physically to be near it. And as it sits there in your palms, kind of staring at it, maybe getting lost in the transfixing colors, the back of your mind, little pinpricks, you begin to register just screaming, agony, pain. The colors that dance along the surface. Almost a trick of the eye, you're not sure, you can't tell. Like hands slamming against the surface. You have the item in your journal. There's a lot going on there. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Do. I definitely shared it with you guys. I'm not finding it now, but
Looking at it.
It's
Yeah.
in the adventure toolbox section of my journal.
oh, buddy. I've got so many things in my adventure toolbox.
It's looking
Yeah,
like
just
Radiant
letting you know.
Spark.
Yeah. I suppose I could just search it. There it is. This is what it looks like. This pyramid of filigreed glass with constantly spiraling colors, dancing light across the room. It is bright. Bright enough that you, after a few moments of looking into it, have to turn your eye or shield them to the oncoming barrage of color and radiance. It's virtually weightless as it slowly touches down into your palm. But there is just a presence about it. The air, electric. If you had hair on your skin, it'd be standing on end. Maybe your scales begin to itch a bit at the edges. The shining prism is bound within a golden frame. The bright glow within the artifact is a gleaming essence of, you realize, the celestials that are bound within it. Each activation consumes a bit of their energy, projecting the screams of celestials into your mind. While holding the Radiant Spark, you gain a +2 item bonus to saving throws against divine spells and effects that you are aware of. If you are good while holding the Radiant Spark, you are sickened 3. We'll say in this case, if you are holy, which is only Firin in this party, you are sickened 3. The rest of you, while it is out and the light is shining free, are sickened 1, if touched at all by the light, which currently you all are.
How big is it, Will?
As it was approaching you, it seemed almost impossibly large. But you get this weird, like, what's it called? You know that famous, like, zoom down the hallway in films where, like, the subject gets closer but everything else gets farther away?
The, like, hallway thing.
The Frodo, the Frodo
Yeah.
shot.
Mm-hmm.
As it approaches you, you almost have that kind of sense of it. As it gets towards you, it gets smaller, and as it settles in your hands, each side of the prism is maybe only 5 inches long. It's maybe 8 inches tall. Something so small, so light, holding such power and pain. As a free action, you can envision triggering a planar binding ritual. When you cast the planar binding ritual, reduce the casting time of the ritual to 1 hour, and you don't need secondary casters for the ritual. Another activation, envision, interact. A target critically fails their save against the Radiant Spark's Dominate spell. Oh, I missed the Dominate. As 2 actions, you can cast a 10th level Dominate on a creature that is not from the material plane. Celestials get an outcome 1 degree of success worse than the result of their save. As an interact action, a reaction, when a target critically fails their save against the Radiant Spark's Dominate, or you critically succeed at binding a target with the planar binding ritual using the artifact, the target must attempt a will save, and as a variety of successes. Even on success, the target is drained 2. On a failure, the target dies, and its essence is trapped within the Radiant Spark. It can be brought back to life with only powerful magic such as Wish or Miracle. On a critical failure, the same as failure, and the target cannot be brought back to life until the Radiant Spark is destroyed. There's a number of things about its destruction there. In classic Pathfinder fashion, it is impossible to destroy, except in an abstract scenario, such as, in this case, an archfiend or evil demigod must willingly swap their essence with that of a celestial dominated or bound by the artifact, then critically fail the saving throw against having their essence consumed, permanently destroying both the artifact and the fiend or demigod. Good luck. There is
I think the AI has it up for us.
a written, or unwritten, usage relating to Alonsa herself. Weaver,
What?
could you roll an Arcana check for me?
I think I can do that.
This is all information that you have been given by Oramus, who sups on angels. She straight up just told you everything that you've found in this handout. Willingly
48.
and without issue. On a 48, Weaver, you know that you were sent here to get this in an effort to stop Olansa, who has been given a divine gift by Norgorber himself of nearly unparalleled material power. If you manage to weaken Olansa to a certain degree, if you do enough damage to her, you would subsequently be able to use this artifact to leech away the divine gift that she has been given and trap it inside. But only if she's been significantly weakened.
All right.
Got the MacGuffin guy.
Is there a trump card?
What
You gotta find a new name for that.
would you like to do?
Shock is holding this pyramid, this radiant spark. I think Weaver mentions the piece of Olansa. He just kind of looks at Avsharos, or where Avsharos was, I suppose, no longer existing.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of feel sorry for him, in a weird way.
He didn't choose his fate.
He certainly didn't.
He was a victim. Is this what we have to do? We have to use this tool of destruction to save ourselves and our city.
That's what he who sups on angels told us, at least, was possible.
You all are a lot smarter than me, so if you say there's no other way to go, I'll believe you, but I'm sure none of us like that.
I don't think any of us like any of this.
I think it's our only resort.
Who should keep it?
I'm not fearing.
I feel just dreadful even looking at it. I don't want to. I think maybe this is Weaver.
Yes. I believe I should hold on to it.
Shock's kind of holding it, looking down at it while you're talking.
What do you think?
I don't know.
And then he just sort of like thrusts it into Weaver's chest. Like shoves it away from him.
Whoever takes it.
Kashak, there is almost a startling silence in your mind as it leaves your possession. That clawing, that nagging, in a moment ceases. And Weaver, suddenly, just at the edges of your consciousness, pinpricks of screams, almost like seeing a shadow out of the corner of your eye, but in the edges of your perception, just agony.
I imagine Kashak will like see that this, like see a look on your face change or something that would indicate that this is happening, and he'll just very softly to Weaver say,
Are you sure you can live with that?
Yes.
We can
yes.
we can pass it around if it gets too much.
I was about to say we can share it if it starts becoming too much for me, but my mental fortitude is strong, so I should
Yes.
do it for a while.
Yes, of course, I'm sure you held things close to this before.
Nowhere near close to this. This is the first for me and for a lot of people.
Right,
But-
like I thought, yes, it's a very important, right, like I said.
Like you said.
How do we
Can we get out of here? Can we get out of here?
Me and Fearon are having the same thoughts right now.
Yeah.
Is that what you
How
want
do
to
we
do?
get out of here?
Is there anything else you want to do before
yeah,
you
Can I
leave?
loot some of these bodies?
Yeah, search the bodies. Yeah.
I searched the
There are
pieces
no
of
bodies.
Askeros.
yeah, the Gales blew up and
Oh,
the
yeah,
Sharos
yeah.
blew up.
That's right, David.
Can I
Please.
look around for anything else that might be in this room?
Please do. Roll a perception.
General perception.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Detect magic
Yeah.
for me as Weaver walks around.
Um,
Ignore very powerful magic in his hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say, outside of the artifact that
right,
may
artifact.
only even be brighter in the presence of a detect magic. Which one of you has the third eye? Twinkle Toes? That thing is screaming at you right now, looking towards, looking at Weaver with the detect magic. Something I actually didn't consider until just now, because Twinkle Toes, you have like permanent detect magic auras. So you're getting it from like every layer of your visual perception. is just
After throwing up for a solid 2 minutes, I finally hit a natural 20. Do I go down to second one?
you go down to second wand while the artifact is exposed.
Bet.
Well, if you
Okay.
got a natural 20, I think it's a critical, which would be you go down 2.
Well, she cleansed
Yeah,
the
but there's
other
the
thing.
artifact out. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Though I will remind you, drained is only reduced by 1 on a full rest.
Yeah, train sucks.
I'm drained too. Fuck me.
I have a 45 perception on the rest of this room. for anything
This
else.
place is sterile.
Yeah, it's single use.
There is nothing here, not even any items or possessions of the corpses, or I should say skeletons, that litter the grounds. Anything of any material value has been removed. There is nothing but stone, light, and silence, save for the screams in Weaver's skull.
The only other room was
Damn,
the
Larry, chill on that.
the only other room was the treasury, right? Like that ice trap room.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't go.
Oh, true. Oh, God.
Let's go solve that problem. How do we get out of this room specifically? Is there still a door?
Yeah. Still the same way up. There's a stairway to the south. I'll take you to back to the other map. So there's that stairway up. You make your way back. Ormus greets you as you enter the room with the water map. Oh, you came back? Did you find it? Did you get it? Can I see it?
Weaver does not
Sense motive.
show him at all. Weaver at
Her.
this point has put it away.
Her. It's a she. She's a she. Can I sense motive?
Sure. Whatever you roll, it's a success. She's genuinely excited to see the artifact.
Dope.
I just quickly want to remind you that this is a level 1 familiar.
Yeah.
Right.
Still don't trust it.
That is 100% reasonable. I just want to,
It
again,
does appear to us to be a level 1 familiar.
demonstrate that, to the best of your understanding, this thing poses legitimately negative risk to you.
Weaver.
Ormus, we are rather hurt from the trials we just faced. Could you give us a moment, please, to rest and recuperate?
Take your time. Take your time.
Could you go somewhere else?
Where do you want me to go?
Just not
back to your
right.
map. Like, just right through that door. Just over.
Thank
Flies
you.
through to the other side, turns back around, and is looking at you.
Close
That's
the
fine.
door.
Closes the door.
Weaver, I wonder if
Very, very, very slowly.
Weaver, I wonder if it might be behoove us to test the radiant spark. Make sure it works the way we think it does.
Uh,
On Ormus?
Weaver thinks for a minute, like, theoretically, we could test it on Ormus. He is
That's an excellent idea you just had.
She.
She is a creature that's not from the material plane.
That's an idea. That's a good idea that you just had and you said.
Wow.
What do the
Gosh,
others
Weaver, you're so smart.
think of this? Why even test it?
Be sure that it works the way that we think it does.
Truthfully, sure. The quicker we get out of here, the better. And if trapping Ormus in this thing is a way for us to know it works and get out of here sooner, I'm all for it.
honestly, to dominate Oramus, I believe we should just go check out that room.
I think that's a great idea, Weaver.
I hold on, and Viren takes out a bunch of bandages and magical salves and starts treating wounds.
Oh, thank God.
Do we have a rough estimate on time?
I'm down to 85.
Everyone, type your what you're down in the chat.
I mean, if you do me last, I might be at full.
Discord.
Weaver, Twinkletoes, Kashak, anything that you're doing while Firin is attending to various wounds?
I'd like to dominate Ormus and kill her and trap her in the Radiant Spark.
You are able to do so if you take the Radiant Spark.
I push Weaver over. And I take the Radiant Spark.
Weaver, like, Kashak, if you want.
Does Sheethra need healing?
She's fine. No, she didn't get hurt.
Okay.
No, I suppose I'm being overly cautious in this moment. Sorry, I'm being... Twinkletoes told me the word one time is... neurotic.
Ah, yes. Neurotic.
Yeah, that's it.
Neurotic, yeah.
Neurotic, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I have always thought of Kashak as the guy who, like, checks the door handle 5 times, and it's not obsessive compulsive. Like, he's just like that. That's just like he's just so particular and so meticulous about like all these different things in his life, because it's like some sort of learned experience or training or some kind of instinct that lives within him. But like, if
It's
you,
not OCD though.
it's definitely not OCD.
It's
but
not.
but he's just very like particular with these sorts of things. So like, you tell him that this thing works the way that it says it does, and like he'll trust you. But like, what if we also tested it? You know what I mean? What if we tried it? So he won't press you on it. But...
I just don't want to use any energy of the poor souls that are trapped.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
Dan, you...
1 hour. So nothing else from Kashak, Weaver, Twinkletoes. You're kind of just chilling, hanging out. Okay.
Yeah.
An hour passes. Occasionally, you hear the click of the door opening, just like ever so slightly, and you see a flash of red in the crevice of between the door and the frame, and then it quickly closes again. This happens maybe 3 times over the course of your hour.
Oh well, keep it up. Stay there. We're very proud of you.
I'm about to become Kashak, holder of the Radiant Spark, who sups on Ormus.
I'm taking Ormus with us, guys. We can-
Please no. Oh
No.
God, no. No.
Ormus is gonna be my familiar.
Nope.
It's bad.
Are you taking a multi-class at 20 to take a familiar?
The familiar
I'm just
master
gonna
archetype
hire
of Tony.
him. I'm just gonna hire her to work at the safe room.
That work at the safe room.
Classic level 20 multi-class.
Yeah. This is my power build. It really comes together at level 20 when I take a 1-level dip in familiar master. Okay. I mean, again, you're free to explore. Do as you see fit. What's the plan?
Yeah, whatever.
We're... Yeah. Yeah. As you begin to leave, Ormus opens the door again. Sticking around? Staying here a while?
We
got
just
a
have
little bit
some
more to do,
unfinished
yeah.
business. You're free to leave that room now. Thank you for giving us some privacy.
Wait a minute, Ormus.
Oh.
Don't you know how to get in
Oh,
this room?
thank you.
Don't you know
She
something
flies
about this
right
trap?
up next to you, Theron. She's
Oh,
hovering
that's so close. Oh,
like 2
Lord.
feet away from like the right side of your head. As you like maybe turn to walk away, you just see this red in your periphery. So where are we going?
No, you're not coming with us. Well,
Yeah. Yes, she
Can you-
is. Yes, she is.
She said I could.
she did say that. Yes. Do you know how to get through the ice
Sure,
wall? How?
Can you help us?
I can help
Okay,
How can you help us?
by showing you how to get through it.
Please.
All right, do
Okay,
it.
how do you get through it?
I can show you.
I'm outside the door. I'm over here.
Weaver, where's the radiant spark?
I'm calling from down the hallway. Let's go.
Please tell us how to get through the ice trap. If you know how, please do so.
With words.
I suppose we're friends now. I can tell you things.
Or anything. I'm here for gossip.
There hasn't been a lot happening around here. You all are the most interesting things that have come along in the past 400 years.
I heard some things being said about you, and it was being said by the ice trap, and the way to prevent those rumors from being spread is you tell us how to get through the ice trap.
She turns to you, Farron, and gets really close to your ear like she's trying to whisper. Is he dense? Traps don't talk.
Fromage.
He requires some extra explanation. So let's be kind to those who might seem dense and really walk through, like step by step, how you might get through the trap. It would help him greatly.
Oh, I can just unlock it.
Oh, great.
Step 1, she unlocks it.
Okay, thank you, Ormus. Would you mind unlocking it for us?
Of course, we're best friends now.
Let's go. Okay, let's follow me, please.
Yeah!
She flies in ahead of you, and I don't know how else I can put this. She licks the wall to the north, and you see a series of runes begin to glow. Weaver, this is what you picked up when you originally discovered the trap. You saw like the faint indentations of these runes that begin to glow along the wall horizontally from about like 3 feet up, and then down to the floor, and then across the floor, covering all 3 of these squares here in front of the door. They all glow and then gradually fade, this like blue-white down to nothing. And then she flies gently over to here, and then backs up, and then headbutts the door, and you see a thin green line where the door meets the walls, the ceiling, the sides, and the bottom. And it just kind of, does that kind of press in and then slide down in this solid stone chunk.
Classic.
But
And she reveals a little antechamber.
Thank you, Ormus. That was so well done.
Steps to the side. All you?
Are there other traps besides that one on this door?
Nope.
There's no other traps in this room or between me and my objective here.
There are no other traps in this room or between you. What's your objective?
The treasure you said was on the other side of this room.
I don't know if it's treasure. It's more just stuff, but no.
My objective is to retrieve the stuff that's beyond this door.
Oh yeah, no traps.
No traps between me and the stuff in this door.
Yes. What you said.
If I go through this door, I open this door, walk through, pick up the
I'm gonna
stuff,
go
and
through
leave.
and open this next door.
You open the door.
Will I run into any traps?
I can't make that distinction. Who knows what might happen? The walls of
Put a
this
little
treasure
gold up.
vault are lined with blocks of lead and steel, emblazoned in elaborate patterns. A single sphere of magical illumination gently hovers overhead, casting its light across a magnificent storehold of material wealth. Shelves along the walls are filled with neat rows of coffers, urns, and small chests, and a large chest sits on the floor against the center of the southern wall.
Perception check for traps.
Sure.
A
Sure.
general perception across the room.
Sure.
I bet you like a 50, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
45.
42.
Kashak, you're not picking up anything that I have described, or anything outside of what I have described.
Cool.
Twinkle Toes, no traps as far as you can tell. Weaver, there is magic emanating from inside the chest. You are not able to tell exactly what it is because it is inside the chest.
Shaq gets a running start and then sprints into the room in like a flying kick motion towards the chest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, yeah, and then lands and then opens the chest.
The chest opens upon contact with your heel.
No, I stop in front of it and then open the chest normally.
Oh. Sorry, I got lost in the sauce of that description.
I don't know how. It's very clear.
So clear.
You guys are going through. There is a lot of just random containers in here. So the walls
Hell yeah.
are covered in shelves that just have like little like jewelry boxes, urns, all kinds of just small containers, and each and every container is just filled with coinage. Just so many coins. There are also a number of non-magical gems with no like material component value, but just like regular material value. So like it's not like diamond dust for spells, but it's just like rubies, sapphires, emeralds, things of that nature. Jewelry. There's like fine incense, a number of just fancy stuff that you can put away and have value. There's a total of 700 gold in just stuff, coinage, jewelry, valuables. 22,700. Inside the chest, you find a couple of things. There seems to be like a robe. It's just like this plain white, almost like a monk's robe. And I say monk not in the class monk, but like in the Judeo-Christian, like middle of their head is shaved monk's robe. There are two what appear to be silver medallions that are stamped with arcane runes. And what appears to be a banner. Like something that you would carry into battle in a large formation of troops. A banner carrying an antiquated symbol of Absalom.
Ah, okay.
All of them are magical.
Oh. Identify.
Roll for identifications.
First was going to be a 42.
Okay.
Good. Natural 1 on the second one. For a total of 34.
Okay.
It's going to be a 50.
Okay. For the third one?
Going to be a 40.
For the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. The first thing you find and identify is what are known as devoted vestments. These seem to be blank, but if you wear them, you get a +2 item bonus to religion checks. When you cast heal or harm, healing granted to followers of that deity is increased by the rank of the spell. Once per day, you can use a free action to gain 1 focus point, which can only be spent to cast a cleric domain spell for a domain belonging to the devoted deity. If you don't spend this point by the end of the turn, it is lost. And as Weaver, maybe you're bringing it up, you begin to see black marks begin to crisscross along, starting at the shoulder, forming down. And as it continues, you realize that the pattern of these marks begins to make almost burn indentations, similar to like a lightning bolt running from one shoulder down to the hip. And Farron, you are drawn to these robes. The second and third items are identical. They are talismans known as Dispelling Slivers. They are affixed to a weapon, and as a reaction, you can use a free action when you strike. As a reaction, you can use a free action. No. As a free action, when your strike damages a target, you can activate the Dispelling Sliver, and it attempts to counteract a single spell active on the target with a counteract modifier of a +29.
Cool.
And the effects of an 8th rank Dispel magic spell.
That is really good.
Is +29 a good counteract modifier?
It's probably not as good as Farron and Weaver's, but for an item, yes.
Okay.
I don't think any of you are rogues, so that last sentence doesn't matter.
Okay.
The final item here. Is what is known as an arcane standard.
Huh. That's cool.
And it is a greater arcane standard. This magical banner has glittery arcane threads cross-woven into the fabric, causing it to reflect light in little sparkles. When holding an arcane standard, and it can be affixed to various things as well, you can use the following ability. One action activate once per turn. The magic of this banner causes the energy to linger, tearing away at its target, leaving them vulnerable to more. This is one creature within the banner's aura that has taken acid, cold, electricity, fire, sonic damage this turn gains weakness 5 to that damage type for 1 round. Greater Standard increases that weakness to 10.
What's the area of the aura?
Glad you asked.
Can we just talk about how expensive this item is for a second?
Yeah, the greater. That's kind of.
Yeah, that's nutty.
Banners are their own item type. Magical banners can be affixed to a weapon or shield you're wearing, taking 1 minute, attached to a simple pole or handle, or held in one hand, or worn affixed to a pole alongside your backpack. There are a lot of different options. It just needs to be displayed. A weapon or shield can only have one magical banner affixed to it at a time. If you affix a magical banner and a talisman to the same, or one magical banner, and you can affix a magical banner and a talisman at the same time. Only grant their benefits and be used when they're in somebody's possession. They often provide a benefit to creatures in the banner's aura, which is a 30-foot emanation centered on the creature in possession of the magical banner. So again, if somebody takes a certain type of energy damage, you can then give them, and it doesn't have to be from your actions, it's just during the turn.
One creature within the banner's aura that has taken acid, cold, electricity, fire, or sonic damage this turn
Yes,
gains weakness 5 to that damage type for 1 round.
correct. So I guess you would be the one having to have done it, but
Why would this? How would we make this useful?
Weaver or Fearin. I mean, if I figured Fearin takes
Yeah, I
it.
do electricity damage all the time.
Yeah,
You are
and then,
not very often within 30 feet of creatures.
For Tempest Surge, I have to be within 30 feet of creatures.
Ah,
Recently in the fight, like that last combat, I wasn't, but the last combat was
Yeah.
not a normal combat. I feel like.
That last
no,
combat
no.
was I was staying the fuck away from it. Like,
I wonder if it's better for me to take it. I have the action economy with which to activate this
You're-
magical weakness. And I deal
Well, aren't you
electricity
usually
and sonic.
super far away from creatures more often than any of the rest of us? Well, maybe
I have-
no.
I
he
have
gets-
tried
he
not
gets
to
up in
be.
combat.
Because
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
just
okay.
results in Twinkletoes dying instantly if we do
Yeah.
that. I've tried to
Yeah.
be much more frontlining. I do eventually fuck off to Narnia, but that's later.
If you can be within the aura's range, it probably makes the most sense on you.
Flipping that around, it makes the most sense for me to take it and get a bunch of creatures within the aura and then hit the ones, activate, open up the weakness, and then you Tempest Search that same creature.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. These are cool items.
Very
For-
cool.
God.
for reference, it's like a
69K item.
shield-shaped banner that looks like this. And all of the gold and white
Yeah,
is
cool.
this arcane thread that glimmers with iridescent light.
Because Kashak does have 2 shields.
You can hang it on the outside of a shield.
I think that's the wave. Do I have to, I don't know, I have to invest it. That's crazy. What?
Doesn't have the invested trait.
Invested?
Don't have to
Wow.
invest it. That's crazy.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, okay, this item was made for commanders. That makes sense.
Shh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't think about the timeline, Jack. Shut up.
I firmly believe this item was in this AP before the commanders. They did all this all the time. They put all kinds of weird shit in APs.
It
and they're
came
don't worry about it, it'll
from-
come up later.
It came from the dead Absalom army that assaulted the tower.
It's perfect. Not to Obama medal Obama here, but I think that I should take the standard and TT and I should take one each of the talismans.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any idea?
Yeah,
what
no, Jack, you're gonna have to rewind that.
You know the meme of Obama putting the medal on Obama?
Oh. I thought you meant
himself.
like metal, like METAL, and not
No, the
MEDAL. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, there's a Mecha Obama somewhere out there.
Not
Sorry.
to become Mecha Obama. Here, but I
Obama
do-
is driving an Obama-shaped Gundam? What is going on here?
not to pilot the Obama Gundam, but I think that I should take the standard and TT and I should take one each of the dispelling slivers.
Already adding it to my inventory.
It is.
Ben is faking his headset dying for the sympathy vote on the on the cassock of devotion.
Is it sorry? I can't hear you. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the greater standard on my character sheet, and then we can solve it later.
Is there anything else you all would like to do in the ruins of Karnos, or would you like to leave?
So that's everything in this room. It was the 22 grand of stuff, and then these
Yeah.
magic items.
Most of it is just random coinage that you're collecting
Yeah,
from
schmancy.
dozens and dozens of little boxes and containers.
I would like to make an argument that I should have the arcane standard because I can switch my brilliant rapier to do fire instead of spirit.
But then who does fire behind you? It's best for the person that is coming
Oh.
after the banner.
Never mind. I just wanted to make an argument to have it.
I like it. That makes sense. But but like it's not good for the person who has
I
it. It's good
just
for
didn't fully understand
Just
Yeah.
rip the banner in half, and you guys.
the-
that. It's like the tiara in Mean Girls.
Do we have to? Does anything special have to happen to affix that talisman, or do we just have to like do it? How do
Talismans,
affix
I think you
It's
just
like
take,
an action. Yeah.
yeah, you just put it on there, and you can only have one talisman at a time.
that? Minute. Ugh.
Yeah, it's a 10-minute activity.
Ooh.
Oh, 10. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I'm back.
It requires
Um,
a stable surface, bro.
Can you
let's get the hell
affix
out of here.
them?
Let's get to somewhere that is the hell out of here.
Yep.
But
How are you doing that?
is there anywhere else we needed to look?
No, we did the library. And do we want to do more with the library? Was there anything else we were supposed to do
I
that
don't.
we put off?
We did. We searched the whole library.
There's a bunch of spell books still here that Weaver would need in order to transfer spells to his own personal spell book, or Decipher to be able to. So in the library there are dozens upon dozens of spell books, the entirety of which would culminate in every spell of the arcane tradition between ranks 1 and 7. You've not taken all of those, and so leaving would prohibit access until you return to transcribing those spells, unless you take the books, which would take an amount of time.
Yeah, can we do that? We have 152 bulk of bag of holding available to us. Could we fit all of those books into the bags of holding that we have?
I also have a bag of holding. Are you including that one?
I don't know, to be totally honest.
Well, what bag of holding type do you have?
Well,
Look.
my knapsack of halfling kind is also a bag of holding.
Do we need more than 150?
Google, how much do books weigh?
Google, how much book weigh?
Alexa, help.
What is book weight in bulk Pathfinder 2nd edition?
An additional 50 bulk.
Yeah,
Uh,
Small Book
Never mind.
is light bulk.
How would we arrive at 200 bulk through bags of holding? Alexa.
200 bucks.
Alexa, bulk per bag.
Bulk per bag.
So every 2 books is a pound. Every pound is a light bulk. So 20 books is 1 bulk. I would say there's probably a good... What's a good divisible by 12? 24, 48. 72
84.
spell books. So
96.
4 bulk in spell books. 12, 24,
4
48.
bulk.
Wait. No, that's wrong. 12, 24.
6 bulk.
6 bulk.
times 12 is
Thank you.
72.
6 bulk? I mean, I think Weaver can just carry that? Or Nor?
Please, no, he doesn't have enough.
I'm sorry, you're asking the little insect man with no strength to carry 72 human-sized books? Oramus vouches for you to, oh god, what's her name? Ulresia, the Blessed. Did I ever show you her full art? Oh my god. Oh my god.
See the bless you.
Ulresia El Blessia.
Same.
She's just so cool. 1 second.
When she grows. Am I gonna get spooked?
Are you gonna get spooked?
It's no longer Halloween, you can't spook me.
That's how
She
it works.
is a little messy. She's been through a lot.
I remember her character description having a content warning.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
She ain't got no shoes on?
That's the first thing Jack notices.
She ain't got no shoes on.
She got her dogs out?
This artwork, while very, very cool, is underselling the scarring by a lot.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
a lot.
I imagine this is the safe to print one.
This is, yeah. Yeah. This is the toned down version for printed artwork. She is covered.
Cool art.
Very cool art. Ormus vouches to Oresia for you. You all are, you take the 10, 20 minutes to grab all of the spell books. Again, I want to be very clear, Weaver, that means that you are available to translate them or transcribe them. You can prepare spells from multiple spell books, but you need to decipher the individual wizard's writing of the spell before you can prepare it. The outcome is the same. You're spending the same amount to one way or another. The only thing that matters is that, you have the special spell book that gives you bonuses to the spells that you transcribe into it. If you were to prepare a spell from not that spell book, you wouldn't get those bonuses. Just something to keep in mind because that does take time and money. How are you all getting out?
Do we need to rest for a teleport?
No, we do not.
Yo.
A guy had
Our
a teleport
fucking
on
boy.
deck.
Yeah.
Our
Get
fucking
me-
boy.
Well,
We had long
yo.
rested, but yeah.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Give me out.
Oramus slides on up next to you, Fearin. So where are we going?
You are not coming with us, Ormus.
Why?
Because she's going in the Radiant Spark. No kidding. That was a joke. Gallows
Why do
humor.
you, why do
Am
you
I-
dislike Ormus?
Am I not coming with you?
No, you're not. I'm sorry.
Can we get a group vote on it?
Sure, yeah.
All
Those
in
who
favor?
those who vote for Ormus not to come, raise their hand.
Ormus descends in the air.
That's a majority already. Ormus.
Well, no, you've got to say it. Give everyone a chance.
Those in favor of Ormus coming with,
Ormus rises in the air.
that's
Oh,
3
that's
to
a
2.
tie. That's 3 to 3. There were 3 hands raised.
Oh, we forgot Sheethra. Sheethra, what's your vote?
Sheether blinks to her 2 eyes separately from each other.
Classic lizard interpretation of "I don't want Ormus to come." That well-known phrase.
Okay. I understand where you're coming from.
No, you
Wait.
don't. That's the point. You're not coming with us.
I hope you do not understand where we're coming from and where we're going.
With most of Karnos' minions dead and the Radiant Spark removed, there was no reason for me to be here. So I need you, silly little magic man, to kill me. If you don't want to drag me around, then at least don't damn me to an eternity under these rocks.
No, I
Where
think
would-
I will.
Weaver, after you.
If only we had like a super magic, non-material plane killing device.
No, we can't trap him in there. No, we should do
Her.
the right
Her.
thing. We can't trap her in there. If we're going to do the right thing, we should just kill her.
Doesn't it kill her?
Is it not
Um,
like a weird soul prison?
The artifact will trap her in it. So if she critically fails the domination, and you take the extra action, it will trap her essence inside, and she will not be dead and not go
No.
back.
The failure, the target dies, and its essence is trapped within the Radiant Spark.
Right. She dies, but she does not go back to the abyss. She goes back into the artifact and is tortured forever.
Yeah, we
Right.
can't do that.
You can. She's not. That's not what she's asking for.
She's a devil, right?
Damon.
She's
Damon.
a familiar. She didn't ask for this.
Fear and Stone Lances her.
Yeah, you critically hit, and there is just like a balloon popping, just this, and then black ash bursts out from the stone and sizzles to the ground in flaming piles.
Beetlejuice, you may not believe me, but that was a kindness.
Can we get out of here, please?
Please, yes.
Absolutely.
Weaver, to where are you teleporting?
Clearly, he envisions the safe house in his mind, exactly where it is in Galarion, in Absalom, right down to the whatever 15 foot, 15. Sorry, the 4 or 5 foot squares. I don't know what it's.
What rank are you casting teleport at?
Oh. Why would you ask me such a question?
Because it's important to the outcome of the spell.
What rank am I casting? No, that's not.
You said yes very confidently for a man who doesn't know what rank he has teleport prepared at.
I need to.
He knew he had it. He just didn't know where.
Yeah, it's from it's from an ancestry feat, so I just need to read it real quick. Bend space. Just says you cast teleport as an innate occult spell.
So
So
it's
I'm gonna guess it's just 6
base
levels.
rank, yeah.
At rank.
Bank rate.
Wait, actually, Do innate spells not have an auto heighten thing?
No.
No, they don't.
That would be insane. Could you imagine getting
Oh,
a...
you can't heighten innate spells.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
cannot
yeah.
do
Yeah.
that. Okay. That
Just
was
imagine getting a 10th rank teleport once per day from an ancestry feat. Like, what are we
I was
doing
thinking
here?
It was actually the opposite of what I said out loud.
We can travel to any planet within the same galaxy once per day for an ancestry feat.
Thanks to me being Kashrishi.
Yeah.
All Kashrishi of 20th level can do this.
Yeah. Easy.
My good friend, I do need you to roll. Do you roll? No. Location usually causes the spell to fail. You have good knowledge, but it could instead lead to teleporting to not precise over great distances. The targets appear at a distance from the intended destination equal to roughly 1% of the total distance traveled. You're traveling roughly, let's take a look at the map.
It's like a mile.
It's more than a mile. Not much more, but it is more than a mile. This is why I set up the grid map here. So, if we were to take that, we did one of these. So that's going to be closer to like 6 miles. It's 5 horizontally, and then there's a fair amount of vertical distance down that you all went. 6 miles in feet. So you're looking at 1%, so 316 feet in deviation. Not insignificant, but not crazy for this particular occurrence.
And it could be in any direction, right? Like it could be
Um,
straight up.
Less likely if he has good knowledge. It'll be like a relatively safe location, quote unquote, since he has good knowledge of the target destination.
Just in case, I think Kashak will hold on to Weaver because I think Weaver's the only person who can't fly. No, Twinkletoes can't fly.
You would have to touch him in some
I
manner
have,
whatsoever.
Like I'll hold on to him
Yeah,
in
yeah,
case we do end up in the
Is the
sky.
Radiant
you know?
Spark out? Am I still sickened?
No, Radiant Spark has been put away
Okay.
Put away where?
in Weaver's backpack.
Okay.
Is that what they're calling it?
That's what the cool kids are using these days. Backpacks.
In his briefcase. So you said like
Of
300
Kashrishi kind.
feet.
316 feet. Take a look at the map of the Precipice Quarter. Do I have that ready to go? I don't. I do. I lied.
Stop lying to me. Oh my god. Stop it.
You guys are a little bit north of the Precipice Quarter. You guys are, I believe, in like this building right there. You can see that blue X. You land in the intersection just to the south, in the middle of the street. Right here.
In
You
the
get
middle
that-
of the street.
That familiar sudden movement sensation with the almost instantaneous sudden stop. that inertia in your head and in your gut that is almost unbearable for a fraction of a second, that leaves you slightly reeling as you gain your bearings from a dank, underground, stale ruin to now the fresh, open air of the street. And yet you still immediately clock that something is wrong. I'm going to hit you with this quote. It's quiet. It's too quiet. As you look around, gain your bearings, I don't know if you remember, but there is a translucent red dome around the outskirts of Absalom. And everything beyond that dome is a blurry haze now. Prior to entering the ruins of Karnos, you had gotten reports from various contacts that teleportation into and out of the city was acting funky. It was treating distances as much farther. That you could not physically walk through or pass, but there were still some magical means of travel. That looking through this translucent barrier, everything seemed to be getting farther and farther away. And now looking up at the sky, there's just this grainy soup of blue and white. As if you took a picture straight up in the sky and then reduced the pixels to like an eighth of the original photo. And it's so quiet for Absalom. You look around, left, right, up the street, down an alley, at the houses, buildings around you. Doors are shut, windows closed. There's maybe 3 people walking quickly through the streets. Skittish, nervous, seeing you, dipping around buildings, getting into cover. In the 30 hours that you've been gone, the mood of the city has depressed to a level that you have not ever experienced in the city at the center of the world. And then you see it to the south, rising high above the buildings of the Precipice Quarter. A gleaming tower of stone. And as you look at the middle, up to the precipice of the tower, in the Precipice Quarter, there's something wrong about it, too. Because your mind cannot comprehend, genuinely unable to comprehend, the dimensions of the tower past a certain point. Its physicality in this space is uncertain, and your perception is such that it is unable to determine where the tower stops, where the sky starts, what is happening with it. But there's one thing all 4 of you think upon seeing it. Because you know for a fact that that is Beldrin's tower.
Oh.
And that is where we will leave off for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us. And we will
At
be
level
back
20?
next time with brand new fancy level 20 character sheets.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Have a great week, everybody.